Oh, the dog head's pretty big, eh? You can't even, actually, you just see the bottom of his head. Actually, I need to put it up here like this. No, I can't. I gotta go like that kind of angle. That's it. I gotta put that camera on an angle. We'll do the infamous what everybody does on YouTube where they put you look down. I hate that. Looking down at the camera like that. It's just, no, I don't like that at all. I like it straight on. Whoa. Oh, boys. Okay. I think I put the wide angle lens back on. Oh, folks. Big announcement today. Okay, is this working? Oh, that's better. Oh, good morning, Thomas. I think I got the lens. Let me just, I gotta check the lens here. All right, lens is on. Okay. I can take this down today. Turn my kitchen back into a semi-kitchen instead of a studio, which it has been the last couple of days. Oh, there's the infamous reboot because Windows is not working still, or my computer. Dell hasn't fixed it yet. They're working on it. You wouldn't believe it now. They have an engineer involved. I've actually got a Dell engineer because they don't want to send me a new laptop. That's too funny. But the engineer can't figure out what's wrong. So I'm thinking I'm getting another laptop here soon. But we'll let Dell run its course. But I've never been escalated to an engineer. So I think this is the step before they give up and send the new upgraded laptop. So the big announcement today, folks. I got the video edit done last night, and I'm going to reword the petition today and put some things that I would like to see. My wish list of how I would like to see the appeal process fixed. Because that's what the whole video is about. It's about the appeal process, and if we get the channel back, it would be a bonus in this whole deal. But the appeal process, it has to get fixed. I can't believe it. What's going on? I'm gonna just check my email here to see if maybe YouTube did send me an email saying, "Oh, your channel's back." No, nothing from them. No, I don't believe this. Oh man, it's frustrating. Anyways, how many people are up this morning? Not many. It's early. I know. I fixed the camera. It was unplugged. When I screwed with it yesterday, I haphazardly unplugged the video HDMI cord is what I did. No. I guess it's Sunday morning, Thomas, and nobody's up. There's eight people up now. There's not many people are up right now. It's early. Doug is officially on summertime now. 5 a.m. He's on watch, and you can't sleep now because he's sitting straight up in the bed, looking out the window because the ducks are making noises. So he thinks predators are here, and he's like, no cuddles. He's like tense as could be, sitting there looking out the window. No. Oh man. The anti-inflammatories. I think this is day 4 now. I'm not noticing a big difference. So I'm thinking my problem is I'm just a stressed out mess. But I just wanted to do a quick stream this morning because I'm going to go right now and start working on the petition, the wording of it, because the last petition, I really wish I would have read it more, but I was so upset, and then somebody forwarded me that petition, and I just blindly signed it like the masses, and it wasn't worded very nice, and it really wasn't a constructive petition. It didn't have any clear direction on what we would like to see done as a creator and as a viewing community, to protect the creators. I think if it was more constructively worded, I think it would get more traction and get more signatures. Oh, people are starting to wake up. Or did the notifications just work? What's Stephanie doing up so early on a non-school day? I thought you'd be sleeping like your students till noon. Hello, Sarah. No notifications, so you're just waiting for me to get up. That's it, eh? I'm so glad that you were waiting for me. Oh, Inga's up. It's not morning for you, Inga. It's afternoon. I was just about to end the stream, folks. It was just because I said what I said. I said what I wanted to say, and then I'm going to go and do some work to get the big announcement video done. I'm happy with the edit. I sent it to a couple people and to look at to see their opinion. I sent it to Inga, but Inga doesn't check her emails to get her international opinion on the I have to do laundry today too. Thank you for reminding me, Stephanie. And hanging it out too. I'm thinking about that. You replied earlier this morning? I haven't got the email yet. Well, I opened my email, but I was only looking for the Google email. So actually, it's Hangoutside season starts officially now, Stephanie. From this point on, it's Hangout all year, the rest of the year. I have to do laundry too. I'm gonna do a little bit of squirting in the duck pen, I think, today. I'm gonna drag the big hose out of the garage. I'm gonna move the camera. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move the goose camera, and then I'm gonna do some spraying. Something's gonna happen here today. I don't always hang it out. I only hang it out from basically from now till winter starts again. So it is International Laundry Day. It is, Inga. This is the day. Because, you know, there's nothing like the day of rest to doing laundry. So, and today is also maybe squirt the pen out day. Because if I don't squirt the pen out today, I'm not going to be able to do it till Tuesday because I have to, I'm going on a road trip on Monday to take the plucker back and go to the Chinese restaurant that has bacon in their chow mein on the way back from the the guy's house that I have to take the plucker back to. Now, he'll be surprised getting his plucker back. But it had a good winter, stored in a climate-controlled place, so it's not like it was stored outside. Yep, I know, Chinese bacon dish. I'm actually looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it, I really am. With jalapeno peppers, because the lady loves jalapeno peppers. So it's jalapeno peppers, bacon in a chow mein. It's really tasty, actually. And you know, the jalapeno, you know, Chinese aren't big on jalapenos. They don't usually they use a lot of chilies, not jalapenos. So like this woman has totally meshed the North American, a little bit of Mexican, and Chinese together. It's tasty though. I'm looking forward to it. So, and just to get away for a little bit now that and then let the video that I've done, which I watched it again, folks. I've watched it now 4 times, and I never watch my videos, and I actually couldn't believe how fast 25 minutes goes by. I think even if you have a short internet attention span, it goes fast enough. Like, it's a pretty good story. So like, I was surprised. I watched it again last night, and I was surprised how fast 25 minutes blew by. Like, it's pretty quick. Like, really quick. Well, what did you think, Inga? Did it blow by quick for you, or did you find it long and drawn out? The location switch. What location switch? You like the location switch as well? What? You found it very quick? I did too. I watched it 4 times. I never watch my content, ever. Seriously, folks, I don't watch what I do. I live it. And then edit's enough, but I'm surprised. I watched it editing from the barn to the desk. Oh, you like that part? Okay, all right, right. Well, I wanted to make sure we had ducks in the deal, so I thought I'd start it off in the barn, and then turn it into something serious, It the barn wasn't as smooth as I would like it, but I was upset, and it sort of I did that all improv in the barn. I didn't have any notes. It was just it was just off the cuff in the barn. There was a little bit of editing there to get rid of some faux pas. But I'm hoping to get some traction. So what I'm doing, so just everybody knows here, okay? So I'm gonna explain it. I got it uploaded to YouTube. I'm going to do the petition. I'm going to embed it in the petition also, and then on YouTube I'm going to put all the links below the video. Now I've also uploaded it directly to Facebook, the video itself, because Facebook shares videos embedded. They uploaded, I should say, to the site better. So I've uploaded a 720p version to Facebook also. And I'm going to, and plus I'll put all this in the description, all the stuff about it, the links of that in Facebook. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend some cash, and I'm going to pay Facebook to boost it also. So I'm going to get them to boost it. I'm thinking I'm going to put a couple $100 on it to see what kind of boost we can get for a couple days, because you know how Facebook is. If you don't pay them, they won't share it. So I'm going to do that on Facebook, and then I'm going to. I'm trying to figure out how I can do this, because I have a list of channels. How am I going to do this? See, I've got a list of all the big channels that I've come up with that I think that could help us out. Like if we sent it to them. How could I do that? I know what I'll do. After I get everything done, I'll do a quick live stream, real quick one, that'll just be all the channels to share the video to, and I will put all the links below that live stream to all the channels, okay? So that here's the checklist of every channel we got to send this to, and then every channel we got to send it to, you got to click on their channel and find their Twitter account, and then tweet. Yeah, we got to tweet them. We got to tweet them. Also, the link to the video. And I'm going to do it myself on Twitter. Actually, that's what we'll do. Oh man, we're not organized yet. This is why I haven't pulled the trigger yet. I'll go on follow me on Twitch. Everybody who's followed me on Twitter, okay? I will tweet every one of these people. So we're going to have a list of all the channels underneath the live stream I'm going to do later. It'll list all the channels that you can share it to, and then or link, tell them about it, whatever, how we are going to do it. Because the problem is you can't post links in YouTube comments, or you get spammed out. You know how YouTube is now. But if we just message them or barrage their channels, like, you got to look at this. And then on Twitter, what I'll do is I'll tweet each one of them, and I'm gonna tweet YouTube and the Susan woman, and then everybody who's following me on Twitter can retweet my tweets. So that way they get hit. Maybe they'll get hit with a couple hundred tweets each, and somebody will look at this. So follow this afternoon after I do the video, which I'll explain this much better because I'm half asleep right now and it's all coming to me now. But I'll explain it in the quick live stream later on, with all the links for the channels, all the links for the Twitter, and how we're going to do it, and we'll get the Duck Army on it, okay? And then they can watch the video, and they can decide if they want to sign the petition to fix the YouTube appeal system. I don't know why they wouldn't. They would have to be pretty stupid not to sign it, because it's for their own good in the future, possibly, if they get into trouble, No, because I don't know what's going to happen with the channel. I don't know if we're going to get it saved or what, but something good has got to come out of this. Something. No. So that's what's going to happen. So later on, there'll be a quick stream, or maybe there might be a video. I might even just do a real quick video that will tell everybody how we're going to do the plan of attack on the sharing, okay? I think that's the best way to do it. Vista's up. Did you pee the bed? Or are you up to do laundry? A lot of us are here to do laundry today. You did pee the bed? Oh, you did laundry yesterday. Oh, yeah. Make yourself look like you're organized, eh? Compared to us slackers. I said hello to her before I asked her if she peed the bed. She's never up at 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning. The woman misses the streams when I do them this early. Usually it's 8 o'clock if I want Vista involved in the stream. You're up to see me? Did you get a notification? No, that isn't true. What isn't true? I'm lying now? I'm telling a fib? It's early. I'm not used to you this early, Vista. Usually you're here later. You jump in the stream 30 minutes into it at like 8. Notifications don't work anymore, folks. They don't believe everybody wants to get notified. Actually, I want to just see something, folks, because you know the bots are having a good time. What are we at here for? Holy mackerels! Yep, they're still at it, folks. Unbelievable. Look at the views I'm getting on my streams. Where are they posting this stuff? Okay, so last night the stream in the garage, they got 322 thumbs down, 2,065 views. Egg Recon got 3,600. I'm sure pounding the views. I'm getting more views now than I did on my other channel. How funny. 1,900 on mail time yesterday morning. Egg Recon, they weren't that interested in, only 857. 934 thumbs down on the another YouTube curveball. These people aren't right upstairs. 749. Man, I like to know where they're coming from. I'm gonna check here the YouTube analytics because it should, you know, I think it updates at 8 a.m. Hang on here. What's the date? What date are we at? Just hang on here, folks. It's the 20th of April. So what day is that? That's Friday. Okay, so Friday. All right. So we'll go for likes and dislikes. Let me click on this because I want to see where they're coming from. If YouTube will tell me. Okay, so we got dislikes. Oh, something weird's happening, folks. On the 21st, or on the 20th, there's only 31 dislikes. But there was 2,692 dislikes on the 19th. So where did they come from? Okay. Hang on here. I'm getting the numbers for you, okay? Okay, so 424 dislikes came from these people aren't right upstairs, all right? So I'm going to click on geography. Where are they coming from? Okay. All right, it's got to be a bot. Okay, 303 dislikes came from the Ukraine. Well, I guess they found out like the Russians. And Thailand did 248 dislikes. Oh, Russia, 233 dislikes. I guess I should have paid the guy for doing the CGI penguins, right? He's probably getting back at me now. Indonesia was 191 thumbs down. Vietnam was 158. Mexico was 129. Venezuela was 90. India was 88. Well, India usually likes ducks. The Philippines was 86. Brazil 72. United States 72. Egypt 66. Argentina 55. Peru 55. Ecuador 52. Well, we're all over the place here. People, there's like 121 countries. 27 Canadians didn't like me. I don't believe the country selection. This bot is all over the place, you know? Here, I'm going to go right to the end. Who gave us the least amount of dislikes? Uruguay. I always liked Uruguay. Trinidad, Tobago, Papua New Guinea, and Macau. They only gave us 1 thumbs down. Everybody else hit us pretty good, though. No, actually, they're all over the place. Unbelievable, eh? So I think it's a bot, but they're and I think they're probably bouncing around in some kind of VPN so that YouTube doesn't hit them. I think that's what it is. Oh, I know what. Watch time, viewer retention. Let me just see. I'm trying to figure out where is that report, because that'll tell me if they just came on, hit us with the bot, and left. Hang on. So let me just move this so I can see. Oh, where I can't remember where viewer retention is. I'm overview. Let's go back to the overview. Oh, there's still a lot of. Okay, I'm just looking here. Average view. All right, there's. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, that's strange. Okay, so the day that I got hit is a single day. Okay, so that's really strange. They actually watched pretty much a good portion of the video. Okay, let's go relative. Okay, no, well, it looks like a 75% about. Well, no, they were dumping off. They came in, hit us with the thumbs, and left. Yeah, yeah, that's what they did. Because it shows here at the 30-second mark, at the 1 minute mark, less than 27% were still on the video. So they came in, disliked the video, and then left. They trashed us. No. So they're all over the place. Wherever this bot's coming from, it's from everywhere. They're doing it to us. They're giving us some good views though. Too bad I didn't have ad revenue. Right? Well, then I'd get hit with a. Oh no! If I was monetized, I'd actually be in trouble, folks, because YouTube would say that I was doing this to myself to get views, for advertising revenue. So it's actually good that we're not monetized right now, because that would be another strike against us. So that's a good thing. So I guess there's a positive side to not getting paid at this point in time. I don't believe the drama on this channel right now. It's unbelievable. Oh, somebody just sent an email about the ad. Oh, okay, that crazy woman on Reddit. She hates me. I know, Ed. She that Mother Nature. She's nuts. She really dislikes me. Oh my God, she's posting lots of stuff. I abuse my animals here. Did you know that? And not having a backup dog for Doug is violence. And I'm manipulating all of you. That's according to this woman. She's nuts. Unbelievable. And I'm the shining example of a con man. Now, I'm trying to remember here. The con man thing, isn't that where you do things for your own gain? Like, isn't that what a con man is? You rip people off and then all the money goes to you? Is that how? I'm trying to remember. I think that's what it is. It's a con man, because you're stealing from people for your own benefit. Well, according to this woman, my picture's in the dictionary, unless you're Robin Hood. I'm a millionaire. I know, Ryder. I am. Every millionaire has a 27-year-old cube van that's barely driving with a bad cylinder, and a 15-year-old car, and a house without trim, and in desperate need of a little bit of love. That's all the signs of a millionaire. That's how come I have $1 million, because I don't spend money. Oh man, unbelievable. You got to just wonder where their head is at, I'd like some of that monetary advantage there. That would be nice. Monetary advantage. That's something that's eluded me for quite a many years.
Very bad.
I haven't had much luck in the monetary advantage part of my life. Things keep going wrong. I guess I'm gonna get a big chat out here because I can't read the chat. All right, we'll get the big screen here because the little chat of the I lose it, and if it goes by too quick, I miss the conversation. No, Tom, it's not even obvious where their heads at. That's the problem. Like that's it. You know, you like you I can't figure them out. It's not obvious. That's the scary part. You know, like I just would like to know how they think this. Like really, to imagine sitting down with that person, you know, to actually sit down with them and say, you know, like give me the facts. You know, like what I mean? Like I'm frugal McDougal. Yeah, I'm frugal because I've had a streak of bad luck in my life. I lost everything just less than 2 years ago. Actually, it's 2 years. This August is my anniversary. I can actually now start talking to banks again about lend me more money. I don't want to lend any money or borrow any money, but legally they'll start looking at me now. And so in the last 2 years, I've amassed about $1,400 million in wealth, uh, all through conning people on raising ducks to feed the homeless. You were being concrete with your comment? I don't understand, Tom. It was obvious where their heads at. Heads full of concrete? Or their heads in concrete? Or they're blockheads? That's it, they're blockheads. Okay, I figured it out now. I know. I'm just baffled. I'm baffled. And the thing is, you know, when you live stream it all, their heads up their rear end, that's two. And it's full of concrete. Well, that'd be uncomfortable, wouldn't it? Uh, no, the Magoon curtain, it's on its way. This is the Doug curtain. This is the one that I just got. That Cafe Press sent me two of, which there's another one of these coming. Look at the size of that head, eh? Is that massive, folks? Here. No, it's best this way. That's just, it's unbelievable. And the print job is so crazy on them. No, there's a Magoon one coming of the geese, which will be a really sharp picture of the geese. I'm starting to think I got to come up with a. There's no food I have to worry about, Ryder. Actually, you want to get Doug involved here this morning? I have a treat. We can get Doug a treat. I'll get the treat. Okay, he didn't see me. He just heard me. Here he comes. Oh, Doug. He was laying in the living room looking out the window for the crows, and he heard the plastic. Dougie, what's this? Hey? Mm-hmm. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, you are, but you're a terrible dog in the morning now. Hmm? Aren't you? I know, I shouldn't play with you, should I? I should just give it to you. Hey? Oh, that little sweet dog. Look how gentle he is. Hey, you can have it. Oh, he's such a baby. He's a gentle giant. And actually, Doug's eating a bull's penis right now, and that's even worse than meat. He is a pretty abused dog, isn't he? You can tell by his demeanor, you know, how he shies away, and when you lift your hand. Doug will be 6 years old this October. They're called pizzles. Is that what they're called? I like calling them bull's penises, just so that I get flagged. I'm pretty sure it's a penis, not nuts. I'm pretty sure. Well, right now he's at the prime of his life. Right now is like absolute. He's at the pinnacle of everything. You know, it's downhill from this point on. It truly is. I know that. I can accept that. He's a big dog. He's just going to get slower and slower from this point on, and he's going to have more problems and bone aches and all that kind of stuff. Dog this size, they wear out quick, when they're big dogs. They don't last long. And if they do last long, they just financially drain you, with outrageous vet bills. And Doug's already got the vet bill part down pat. He's eating slow this morning, though. He's savoring it, because I'm only giving him half. So he's doing a little bit of time. Okay, he's going slow this morning, folks. Oh, he's gumming it to soften it up right now. He's got a system. He's using his tongue to get slobber on it to soften it up. What a dog. Hello, Mendy. You missed lots of good stuff, Mandy. You have to watch the beginning of this. First 10 minutes, I had a public service announcement of this stream. And I will be doing a quick video later on. To explain the plan of attack on the big campaign. You're loving that, aren't you, dog? Oh, man, you know that dog? He's so freaking good looking. He's I love my dog. He's so handsome. He's here. I gotta zoom in here because he's doing the face. Hang on. Can I do this? Let's see if we can get a zoom in here. He's just slowly sucking on it with his tongue. He's doing the tongue thing. If you notice, it's going from side to side. He's softening it up. Doug, you're famous. Actually, hashtags. Yes, I'm glad you just brought that up. I gotta talk to you about that. Hang on. Yeah. Okay, back to hashtags. I'm glad you brought that up. Okay, serious stuff right now. Forget about the dog right now for a second. Okay. It's okay, folks. Let me get a pen and paper to write this down so I remember. This hashtag thing, it's all Greek to me because I don't do hashtags. I don't even know really how they work. I know they have something to do with trending and things like that, but okay. So this is really, the whole video, and I want everybody to understand this. The whole idea is to bring awareness to how broken the appeal process is. If the appeal process wasn't so broke, there's a good chance that the duck channel would have been restored already. And if we want to gain traction on getting people interested in this cause, we have to focus on what the most important part is, the appeal process. The ducks will get saved if the appeal process is fixed, okay? Or just because the awareness of what we're doing here, because of the appeal process, we can, we got to focus on the appeals. That's what it's all about. Because I'll tell you why, okay? And I'm going to explain this to you. Because if we focus on saving the ducks, it's all about the ducks. People they'll target us. You know how people are. The internet love. They will target us that we're just whining. You know what I mean? So we need to use some reverse psychology on them. Is what we got to do. Because The last thing I need is more target practice on me. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of it. It's starting to annoy me a lot. So I'm wishing the old days were back where it was just me and the ducks and you, if you follow me, because the extra attention, it's not fun, folks. So I want to focus on the appeals. So I'm thinking like the hashtag has got to be something that totally is about the YouTube appeals, and then that will take them to the YouTube appeals hashtag will take them to the petition, and if they watch the petition, then then they're going to find out. They're going to find out about what YouTube did to the duck channel. Okay, that's the thing. So if they follow the trail to the appeal, they're going to find out about. You forget about the ducks. You're not listening, Abergene. It's I think like hashtag YouTube appeals. Short. Just don't forget, the more characters you burn up on Twitter, you only got 144 characters. What do you think of that? Hashtag YouTube appeals. Because then what creator wouldn't want to get involved in that? No, save YouTube. That's fix YouTube appeals, not YT. Because that's too, people wouldn't know it. Fix YouTube appeals. Do you think that the fix? Spell it out so people know. I like that. Fix YouTube appeals. What do you think? Because that's what we're going to focus on. Because then if they go to the fix YouTube, if they go to the trending of fix YouTube appeals, it'll take them to the petition. They'll watch the video is going to be embedded in the petition, and they can learn about the ducks. But the bottom line is everything is about fixing the appeal system. Because seriously, folks, if the appeal system was like the way I'm looking at it, okay, is I think the appeal system on video strikes, one should be like at least 500 characters, okay, to explain yourself. At least 500 characters. 1,000 would be better, okay? So 500 characters, and there should be an appeal of like how in court you can get convicted, you go to court, they find you guilty, but then you can appeal it, okay? There needs to be like a second appeal process, you know what I mean, for a video, so that if your 500 characters explanation didn't work, you get one more kick at it, okay? Is what I think. That's what my opinion, okay? Based on my experience. Because, like why, like an example is the duck penis video. We got denied our appeal, but I wanted to appeal the appeal. You follow me? It really shouldn't even be called an appeal. It should be called your trial, the first batch. Like your first one. It's like you're going to court the first time, and then it's the appeal. That's the way it should be. Because the word appeal, it's not really an appeal. Because, well, it is in the YouTube world because you're guilty until proven innocent. So the court case happened when they flagged you. Really, that's bad, eh? If you think about it, you get tried by the masses before you even know you're up against charges. Think about how broken that is. You know what I mean? So that's bad when you put it that way. You know what I mean? No, I know in a proper world it'd be a preliminary trial. Actually, discovery should be discovery preliminary, but then that would get too many things. But I think there should be a second appeal allowed. Okay, and channel terminations. That I think there's no way they should be able to terminate a channel if you've achieved the 4,000 hours, okay, and 1,000 subs. If you've achieved this to become a partner, okay, on the YouTube deal, the termination of your channel should at least get you some kind of Google Hangout G plus hearing. You know what I mean? Where you actually get to talk to a YouTube person about your termination. If they make it so that you have to have 4,000 hours and 1,000 subs to get a partnership deal, there should be some kind of level of a true hearing, a Google Hangout hearing for the termination. And when you get your third strike, they shouldn't just delete your channel. They should put everything on private. I'm putting notes here because this is all good stuff that's coming to me. This is for we're drafting right now, folks. We're all drafting the petition. the outlines we would like to see, okay? Well, you know what, Inga? The thing is that, the alerts and investigate first. I think, because they got to be careful because of, like an example, like Germany, they got 24 hours to take down hateful stuff, or they get a 50 million or 50 euro fine or 50 million euro fine or some ridiculous thing. I remember something about that in Germany. And that's why Facebook and YouTube are just freaking out when it comes to, hate crimes and that kind of stuff in Germany online. But they, instead of terminating on the third strike, they should lock a channel and put it completely on private so that you can do your Google Hangout hearing. You know? Yeah, Google it, Inga, about Germany and the fine. It's like 50 million euro. You know? That's why they instantly off with your head. So instead of putting, off with your head, they have the ability to lock everything private, put all your content private, and then you get a hearing date, and then it would take the stress off. Like right now, like think about this: if they would have done that to us, and made all the videos private, okay, and then even if it took a month to get a hearing date, that would be so less stressful. You follow me? Because right now, like I'm stressed out because I can't see my life. It's been deleted. But if everything was locked on private and I could see everything is still there, then, and they say, well, okay, your hearing date is going to be May the 2nd. Okay, I can live with that. You know what I mean? Then it's psychologically, you're not, that what they're doing to you with this, the way they do it now is wrong, man. Someone's going to snap. They already had one shooting with that woman. Somebody is going to snap. Somebody who's that is put in, that's not mentally stable, and let's say they got 5-10 years on YouTube putting videos out, and then boom, this happens to them, and they're like the process. They can't get a hold of anybody. They can't appeal anything. They can't creator support is a joke, and like they just snap, go to the sporting goods store, buy themselves an AR-15, and on a road trip to California. You know what I mean? Like. Like it's it's a bad system. Bad. I'm like and because this never happened before on YouTube because they weren't purging at the rate they're purging right now. The purge rate right now it's all a numbers game. You're gonna hear that later on today on the video, but it's all a numbers game. I know it doesn't have to be an AR-15, right? Or I know that it could be an AK-47. It could be a shotgun. It could be anything. It could be a 1-ton cube van full of diesel and nitrates, okay, and take out the whole front of the building. You know what I mean? It could be anything. It could be absolutely anything. It could be a drone with a stick of dynamite and they fly it into the window, of the Google complex. It's crazy the things you could do. If you were snapped. I'm not like that. So, plus I'm in Canada. I'm not going to California. It's the last place I want to go. But now that this big purge is going on, it's a numbers game. You follow me? It's like they're playing with dynamite. Before they were just picking off the odd person, and when they start picking off the masses, there's gonna be a crazy person, another crazy. They already had one. That Iranian girl. They demonetized her channel and she just lost it. Like the bot. Yeah, well, the blacklist bot. I think that's where the ducks got stuck, is the blacklist bot. Anyways. So that's I think they need to fix it, and they need to private the videos, the private part, because then you wouldn't be stressed out. I'd be like okay, and then you get a date, then you get a hearing date, and and it might be 60 days, but I'd rather have a 60-day hearing date than than sitting here wondering if all my content. Because some people don't realize, a lot of people don't realize that they think when YouTube deletes a channel, it's lost. They don't understand that it's it's all archived, and people who think that don't understand this. That's why I know it's there. It's just that we got to get the right person on YouTube to flick the switch to bring it back. But if you didn't know this, think about it. If you didn't know this and you thought it was all gone, and you were like, "What? I worked so hard, it's all gone," and you know, I'm in mom's basement, and I'm freaking out because now I go get a job at Starbucks, and they don't like blacks, and oh no, what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Anyways, that's my idea. I went off the edge there for a second. And the room went silent. Anyways, I can't think of anything else. So I like the hashtag fix YouTube appeals. I like that. That's what we're going to call it. Okay, so now, it was a good segue. We just went right off the edge there. Okay, so I've got another question here. Let me just go here. Okay, I should have a poll for this one. Hang on, let me just I gotta get my notes. I got notes for this. Okay. So here's the thing. Okay. I'm gonna just like a quick vote here, so everybody's got to focus. Okay, this is gonna be a focus thing right now. I gotta name the video. Okay. The petition I'm thinking of calling YouTube's channel termination appeals needs updating. Okay. So that's YouTube's channel termination appeals needs updating. Okay? That's the name of the petition. And I'm thinking the name of the video, okay? I did a video explaining what happened to the ducks and about fixing the termination thing, is YouTube terminates feeding the homeless channel. I think YouTube terminates feeding the homeless channel is a good title for the video because it sounds pretty drastic, but it's true. And then the petition's called YouTube's channel termination appeal needs updating. What do you think? Do you like that idea? So the video is like, it's in their face. YouTube killed a homeless channel. And then the appeal process is when a YouTube's channel termination appeals needs updating. Hashtag fix YouTube appeals. $50 versus the appeal. Who wins? I don't know who's going to win. Do you like that idea? Yes, I'm going to put the hashtag in there. The hashtag's going to be everywhere. I'm going to hashtag it everywhere. I'm going to hashtag it on Facebook. I'm going to hashtag it on Twitter. We're going to do this constructive, folks. That's why I'm not going to jump the gun. That's why I didn't release the video. It's already up there, but I'm not releasing it because I wanted to make sure I got this all straight and everybody know that you know what's going on. Use delete. YouTube's channel delete appeals needs updating. I don't know about that. That doesn't make any sense. YouTube's channel deletes appeals? Or just forget the termination part. YouTube's channel appeals needs updating. I gotta reword that. Oh, on the video, YouTube deletes feeding the homeless channel? But they terminated us, technically. You think that? YouTube deletes feeding the homeless channel? Okay. What do you think? I think Terminator. It sounds like they murdered us. YouTube's appeals needs termination. The terminate? So the YouTube terminates feeding the homeless channel. Terminates. What does that mean, Ryder? We're supposed to be talking full sentences so I know what's going on. I'm taking notes. They did kill it. Oh yeah, they did. A bit of humor. Well, we're in a serious meeting though, you know. If we're not getting much work done, we're going to be joking. Okay, so it's YouTube terminates feeding the homeless channel is going to be the name of the video. No, we can still laugh. I'm past the crying stage. YouTube Duck Hunts charity channel? No, that's not good. Okay, so Tom agrees with Vista. So what did Vista say? YouTube terminates feeding the homeless channel. Okay, so that's settled. So it's YouTube deletes. Okay, so YouTube terminates feeding the homeless channel is the name of the video, and then we're going to do with the and the school teacher agrees that terminate is proper term. Thank you, Stephanie. So she has a lot of credibility here because she's a school teacher. She teaches our young. And we need is online. Okay, so the name, but now, and we do the hashtag thing at the end. Fix YouTube appeals, hashtag. Okay, that gets added. So then the petition, YouTube's channel appeals process needs updating. That's it. That's better, actually. YouTube's, or maybe you don't even need to have channel, just YouTube's YouTube's, but the shorter we make it, okay, YouTube's appeals process needs updating, hashtag. What do you think of that, folks? That's a little catchier for the petition, eh? YouTube's appeal process needs updating. Do you like that one? YouTube's appeals process needs updating. It sounds better, right? Then YouTube's channel termination needs appeals. YouTube's channel termination needs updating. That's too much. YouTube's appeal process needs updating. I know you didn't send too many messages, Ryder. You're like that guy at the boardroom meeting, and he's sitting there half corked, just pumping in stuff, keeping everybody on the edge of they're thinking like, who's serious and who isn't here right now? Needs fixing? YouTube's appeal process needs fixing or needs updating? Man, I like that. Or needs to be fixed. Needs to be fixed or fixing. What do you think? Everything needs updating. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking the updating. It needs to be updated. I'm not bringing the channel to mind. No, Ryder, on the appeals, on the petition, not talking about the channel. Not talking about the channel. The whole thing is we want people to get in. We want people to get involved in this. We want to start a tidal wave. Needs fixing. Yeah, you like that? Needs fixing. Fix YouTube appeal process. That's even better. Man, this is a great meeting this morning. Fix YouTube appeal process. That's even better. Hashtag at the end. What do you think, folks? I think Chris came up with a nice short title for the petition. Fix YouTube appeal process. Hashtag fix YouTube appeals. What do you think? And then I'll list the things that I think, based on my experience of the whole thing of what's gone down, what we need to do. You know, like we want more characters on a strike. We want a second appeal on a strike. You know, we want a termination level. If you're if you're a YouTube partner, then you should have a different termination process, right? That's what I think. I think if they make you jump through the hoops to become a financial partner with them, they should treat you a little bit better. You know what I mean? So if you qualify to be a YouTube partner to get money in the deal, then you should get treated a little bit better, as in some kind of hearing, and your video should be put in private, not deleted, you know? So then you're not psychologically destroyed while the whole process is going down, and you get a hearing date. Oh, double jeopardy. Yes, the double jeopardy part. No double. That should be automatic. That you shouldn't even like if it accidentally does get a double jeopardy, then it should. You shouldn't even have to go through. It should be an instant reversal. Exactly. Oh man, this was a good meeting, folks. I'm glad I didn't cut this stream off. I would have had to sit here all alone to figure all this stuff out. Don't separate the people that will sign. What do you mean? Hang on, I gotta write more notes down here. Once approved. Because all my strikes are double jeopardies. If you really want to come right down to it, folks, if you think about it. Okay, there was something here. Well, double jeopardy, convicted twice. Up at bracket. Just so the rest of the world knows. For the same crime. Well, the thing is, Vista, they do have that thing if it's not suitable for children, and they put it age restricted. But I got age restricted based on community guidelines, and then got a strike on the same video based on community guidelines. That's wrong. If they've looked at it and said that it's age restricted because it's like they've already reviewed it and said that it's not suitable for children, then it should be like they should either one of two things: age restricted or delete it. Okay, like. Don't mention partners? What do you mean? Why not? Because that's the thing, Carl. If you become a financial partner with them at the 4,000 hours, 1,000 sub deal, which is the new level they've hit, there should be another level for the hearing. That's right. Okay, something's going on here with Carl. You're not a partner, why would you sign? Because you'd want to have 500 characters, Carl, for the appeal process. Right now you get 200 characters and no second appeal. The termination is only the last straw when you're at the very end, but the first strike and second strike appeal applies to you, Carl. You get 500 characters, okay? And you get a second appeal, but you should get and also if you get a second appeal, even if you're terminated, you get a second appeal, and all your content would be on private. It's just that you wouldn't get the hearing, okay? Like you still get the second appeal textually, 500 characters for the first, second, and third strike, and on your termination. But when you hit the threshold of being a partner, you should qualify for a face-to-face type interview. Via Google Hangout or Skype. Well, Google Hangout, because they don't do Skype because that's Microsoft. But Google Hangout, okay. So it's like if you have come to become a partner, you should get a hearing, an actual hearing. I'm a business partner with you. You should talk to me face to face when you're going to terminate me, okay. But if you're not a business partner, at least you get 2 appeals for each strike, and you get 500 characters, which is way better than it is right now. And on the third strike, your channel is put into a private mode. Okay, they should never delete content. It should never get deleted. It should be private. It should be locked private. They shouldn't destroy the content. So Carl, it does apply to you, even if you're not a partner. There is benefits. It's called fix the appeal process. So, but it's just that there should be another level if you're making your living off of YouTube. But right now, and you'll hear this later in the video that I did, is that right now I got treated the exact same way as if somebody just uploaded 3 nasty videos, got 3 strikes, and got terminated. I got treated the exact same way, even though I had 32 million views, 3,800 videos, 7 years of history, not 11 years of being on the site, and I had a sparkly clean record. There was no credibility given to me whatsoever. I was off with his head, just like the guy that uploaded 3 beheading videos for ISIS. That's the thing. The system's broken. you know. If it's on private Inga, then you could at least download it and then go to another site with it. You know what I mean? So anyways, I got to write all this out. I'm glad we had this meeting here today. Exactly, Averagine. It would be that. Destroying it exactly. Doug slobbers on the kitchen floor when I'm eating, so I should go outside and shoot Doug. That's the YouTube system. That's how crazy it is. You know, don't give him another chance, or give him a chance to dry up the slobber and carry on life. No, it's terminal. You slobbered. But there are people out there that thinks like that. I know somebody. This is a bad story, but I know somebody who came home and his little puppy, he was only 10-month-old pup, had chewed a book of his, and he took the dog out to the farm and shot it. And I'm like, well, wouldn't it be easier just to take your books one shelf higher so the pup can't get them? Like, some people are that stupid. So let's just hope YouTube's not being ran by people who shoot puppies. You know what I mean? Oh. I've never talked to that person ever since. And then when I do see them, I walk away from them. I don't even want. I have no respect for them whatsoever. I think they're scum. Because I like the little pup. It was a cute dog, and if I wouldn't have known, I would have took the dog. But he wasn't right upstairs. Just a weird person. You learn this, in life. You think you know somebody, and then they do something like that, and you're like, my God, you're an idiot. Oh. That's a bad story. I know. It just came to me here when we were talking about shooting Doug over slobber. I wouldn't do that, No. Mix PET milk with smoked whitefish. What does that have to do with anything? Well, I don't even know what PET is. Pet milk? Is that pet milk? I don't know. It means nothing? Oh, you just thought you'd throw something in? Ryder has better jokes than you. It's canned milk? Why are we putting canned milk with smoked whitefish? I think the meeting is going to be adjourned here now, because now we're not doing anything constructive. I'm sorry, Nikki, about your story. That's a bad story. I would be devastated. I couldn't even. I think that would be a snap situation. I think that would be, because like a helmet is so easy to be replaced. It's hard replacing a good dog. I would be. I don't think I'd ever talk to my. I wouldn't talk to them. Oh man, I don't even want to think about it. I think I would probably hold a grudge forever. Like forever. I think I would. I think I'd be putting sugar in his gas tank for a couple decades. He'd be buying new cars all the time. I would never let that one go. Yes, Aberdeen, that's true. That's the point too. If the dog could tear the helmet apart, it obviously wasn't fit for an accident. He probably saved his life. I've had dogs to chew things up, but I didn't want to kill them afterwards. And I've had dogs that do some pretty bad chewing. But I never, ever thought about killing them. Never, man, never, ever. That's like, man, it's like, you're not right upstairs, so that's your idea. Like, it's like the kids, broke the stereo. Well, let's put the kids down, or give them up for adoption, like, or take them out to the country and abandon them on the side of the road. We don't need those kids. They broke the stereo, All right. I'm going to go because I'm really excited now. I got to type this all up, get things happening, get the links together and all that kind of neat groovy stuff. And then I'm going to shoot a really short video explaining how we're going to do this. and all the links of all the channels we're going to share it to, and on Twitter. I can't stress, folks. I know some of you aren't on Twitter. You don't have to tell me, but it'd be really great if you did jump onto Twitter, sign up, whatever, and then follow me. And then when I'm going to tweet all the people that I think could help us, the big YouTubers that could bring some awareness to this. And it would be really great if you retweeted my tweets to every one of these people, because then their phone, the little electronic leashes that everybody walks around with, would constantly light up all day on their notifications. They would have to turn their notifications off because Twitter would be constantly sending them stuff. And that's the key, because I'll tell you something. Do you remember when we tweeted Casey Neistat there about the drone? His phone lit up that day, and that was the only reason that the DJI got in touch with us, is because Casey's phone was getting hit with Twitter. Okay, because a lot of these YouTubers, they don't even read the comments of their videos. They don't do nothing. Okay, they don't look at their channels. There's no interaction with their fans. They do everything with Twitter. And if you want to, get their attention, you gotta tweet them, and that way their phones light up, and they're like, "Why am I getting all these tweets about the YouTube appeals process?" Okay, and fix the YouTube appeals process. So they click on it, watch the video, and maybe they'll do something. Okay, phones, they're adult pacifiers. Exactly, Thomas. So it's actually, we can do the most awareness with Twitter compared to sharing this. We're going to share it anyways to the YouTube channels, but it's Twitter, because these people are hooked on this thing. It blows me away. It really does. It does. It really blows me away. So let's use their weakness to our advantage to bring this to their attention. Okay? So sign up for Twitter. You can delete your Twitter account afterwards. Sign up as make up a bogus name. You don't need to give any ID. Just, and just do it. And then once we're done this campaign, delete your Twitter account. But it would really help the Ducks if everybody signed up for Twitter and did this, okay? And but it doesn't matter if your friends are dead on Twitter, Illusion. You don't understand how this works. You're tweeting. You're going to retweet my tweets, and every time you retweet the tweet, the people that we're trying to get attention of get the tweet. You follow me? It's not your followers that get the tweet. You're going to tweet them. You're going to retweet my tweet, and it'll have the hashtag, and it'll have the @ sign of the person we're trying to get the attention of. That's how it works. It's like I give you a phone number, and everybody keeps calling the same number. Okay? It does, yeah, the multiple time thing, you can get blocked, Gene, on that one. It needs to be different people. It's the retweets to that person, because then it's like the phone keeps ringing. What's going on, man? Like, the phone doesn't stop ringing here, because everybody keeps calling the same number. So whatever the @ sign is, Casey Neistat or whatever, you know what I mean? So that's the deal. That's why it's so important to retweet the tweet. Okay? Now, I gotta go. Got work to do. Gotta get this happening. And I'm excited. I am, because like I said, I think the video is pretty good. I got feedback from a couple of people. They think it's absolutely fantastic. And we're going to focus on this appeal process, because I think that's how we're going to make this go viral and fix this mess, this broken system. All right? And I love you too, Vista. I love you all, actually. And I'll talk to you later with a much shorter video. Actually, I'm going to do it in a video format so that you don't distract me talking to me, okay? Because it's very hard. I didn't mean to drag this out 68 minutes this morning. I thought it was going to be like about a 10-minute announcement that I was going to announce something later on today. But, we get carried away here in the mornings. Have a good morning. I'll talk to you later.